Hey, everybody. Man, they don't tell you how dusty of a job it is to mulch. My word. Well, we've got this all mulched up over here, and it'll be ready for plowing here soon. But and we'll have to rent the plow because I imagine, the ground hasn't been moved or messed with for such a long period of time that it's going to need it. But we're going to move over here to this one now. I did rent this. I got all the bales picked up and I sold off. Well, real quick, I'll run back here and show you. I was able to earlier, after we last spoke, to get all the bales picked up, get them put back here. Here's the production that we had. Minus a few of these bales are from before. I just restacked them properly. But here's our production of bales. Everything else that was in here got sold. I took it all in and sold it. And I was able to sell our trailer for one of the big Anderson trailers. I sold both of the other two trailers. Got that for about $50,000. We actually made a considerably large amount of money. But it's all in the name of progress. That's what we're in this for. Is to keep this farm alive and going in a progressive state. Now, going along this edge is so tricky because I can't see a thing. I'm glad we don't own this. But I think we're going to buy one similar to this in the near future. This mulcher seems to do an extremely good job. But it should provide us with an excellent start to getting our fields all nice and worked up and really giving them the treatment that they need. It's not strong enough of a mulcher to mulch down the big stuff, but it is strong enough of a mulcher to get right up along the edge and, get everything that's grass and leftover materials, etc. It just, those big bushes that just cannot process them. But yeah, it's a dusty process. It's going to take us a little while to get it all done. But when it's all done, I believe we're going to have a real nice start for everything else that we're going to be doing. Really give this land a little bit of extra love. We'll come in here, we'll plow it all up, lime it, probably spread some slurry that we have left over on everything. That way we really, like I said, we get a really good fresh start on all of our property. Because can you imagine, with all the treatment and everything done right, how well our potential yield could be? I think it's going to be fantastic. Get in here and get all this down in the corner. Got to watch that rock wall. But man, is it tight quartered when you're trying to get through here. It really is. And the dust, I can't believe how much dust this thing kicks up while it's mulching. It's unbelievable. It's almost hard to see. But I'm going to go ahead, get all of our ground mulched down. And I'll be back with you in just a little bit. So I'll see you in a few. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we lost a little bit of money. We went ahead and rented this plow, and we returned the mulcher and had to pay a little extra for the time that we had it, but not bad. But now we're just plowing everything under and getting things under control here, and the fields are starting to really take shape, as you can see. We're starting to see a really good outline appear of our fields. Now we're going to have somebody come in and do some sampling on the soil to verify that it's, you know, we know what it is, but they still have to come in and sample the soil and, you know, give us a readout so we know what to plug into our computer. But that ain't no big deal. That ain't no big deal at all. We can take care of that, no problem. But anyway, I just wanted to come back and let you know where we are, what we're doing, and as you can see, things are looking pretty good. But I'll go ahead and cut it for a little while because this is kind of repetitive work, and we'll see you here in a little bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. Whoop, I got a little too far forward here. Well, I got everything plowed up as much as needed to be plowed up, and now all we're doing is just doing a little evening feeding, and yeah, what a job that was. There was a lot to be done, but now it's just chore time, get a few things done and over with so that all the animals will be happy. But it's been a while since they've been fed, so we probably have quite a bit to be putting in. I'm not sure exactly how much. Oh, well, I guess cattle didn't eat very much since the last time we fed them. That's probably a good thing. We'll go ahead and put this away then. And I think we can put it right over here under the awning, and then we'll get a bale or two and go feed our sheep since they haven't been fed in a bit. And then I know the chickens are going to need some food. That one I know for sure. Oh, apparently I can't back right now, but that's okay. It happens. It happens. Okay. Disconnect. And then next thing we need to do is unfold this, get back over here and grab a bale or two to go take to our sheep and our goats, because they are going to need it. Let's have a look here. Let's see. Whoops. Nope, that won't work very well. Let's try that again. There we go. It is kind of nice because now we can actually use our front fork that we bought a little bit more effectively. I noticed when I had that other bale deal, it was very hard to grab extras. And so it's kind of nice to have it where we can use it again. Okay, we got to follow the track so we don't run over our potatoes here. Lift this up so we can see just a little bit. And I suppose we ought to check their water. I'm not sure how much they've got. Well, they took some of it, but it looks like that's going to be it. Okay. Yep, they took a little bit of it, but they didn't take it all. That's good. At least they're full up again, and we'll just go put these bales back where they were. But first, let's check their water by hooking up to the water. Let's see. How much water do we need? Oh, not very much. It just means I've been, must have been doing a pretty good job of keeping that all full and didn't realize I was doing such a good job. Anyway, that's an excellent deal. we'll head out here, get these bales put away. Oops. Try and make it through the gate here. Got to remember, now that we're doing this way again, I got to lift up a little bit better. But we'll set these over here since these are our actual hay bales and not the other. We had to pick them up at the same time, so whoops. There we go. Now we can fold that back up out of the way. And the only thing, oh, I suppose we could put a little straw in there for the cattle. We do have a little bit left on this bale, I believe. Let's come back over here. Oh, wrong way again. Always forget that unloads on the opposite side than the... oh, we can blow it from here. Cool. Sorry, cattle. Yeah, there we go. We're just all full up. I like to keep our animals well taken care of. They are, they're producing us quite well. The milk that we're getting is putting a pretty good penny in our pocket every day. Okay, let's get rid of that. Well, the only thing left to do is to go and get some food for our chickens, which we should have plenty to feed them. Now, at one point we did already take one load each of everything except for the Milo to town. So that will be done. But now we need to go up here to the house and we're going to get our we'll get our wheelbarrow to go feed our chickens. Let's see here. Okay, let's go get some chicken feed for our chickens. I imagine it'll probably only take one trip back and forth. I probably should get a big bag maker. Something where I can actually make bags to carry back and forth versus this. But for the time being, this works. You know, it works pretty good. It's just a little on the slow side. But this should make our chickens very happy. Because I'm sure they probably need at least a wheelbarrow worth of food. Maybe a little bit more, I don't know. We'll find out here in just a few. Okay, let's get underneath the spout here. There we go. A little bit of wheat. Boom, there it is. Oh, a little slower now. That wheat's kind of heavy. Okay. We'll get up there, give this to the chickens, and that should complete all of our chores for today. Now, we do have our sheep have produced 1 pallet of wool, and our chickens have produced a pallet of eggs. So we really, you know, they're doing us a good job. And they're not really eating much for what they're taking. I'm impressed. I do know that in the future, I think what we're going to do is we are going to buy probably a mulcher. We probably need to get a mulcher just for ourselves. And we probably need to get, I don't know. Probably need to get a little bit bigger mower in the long run. I mean, our mower works good, but we're going to have quite a bit more ground to cover now. Yeah, they took all of that there, so that's good. Well, they'll have some fresh food. Let's just have a look here. They're going to need a little bit more. But we can do that first thing in the morning. It's sun's finally going down. It's starting to cool off a little bit, so I don't mind running a wheelbarrow out to them. And first thing in the morning is always the coolest, so we'll do that then. Okay, drop our wheelbarrow. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good. As you can see, I planted a few trees back here. They hopefully they'll start growing pretty good to shed some shade on everything. And then I planted one back in here, and I think I put another one over here somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, and we need to feed Twister. He hasn't been fed all day. I imagine he'll be frothing at the bit to have some fresh food. But yeah, this turned out extremely well. I'll come over here and show you. Make sure we don't get run over. Look how good that field looks. I mean, that looks fantastic. One nice big field. We'll get this all worked over and worked in. And then the field here behind the house, it looks wonderful as well. Nice big, oh, here he comes to eat. Nice big open field. But we'll get all that taken care of. And yep, there he goes. Hopefully by the next episode, we'll have all of this, the field worked, and it'll be cultivated, and we'll get some lime and everything. Now, I did, the other day I did buy some lime, so we do have that, but I just hope it's enough. We got bags on bags of lime in here, and I hope that's enough to do what we need to do. And we also need to put a little bit of slurry down to help with the nitrogen, because I'm not sure how good or bad it's going to be. Definitely over there. We definitely need to put as much as we can over there. But we'll have to wait till the next time. Thanks, everybody, for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.